C8 Pate, back at you with another video. And in today's video, we are going to talk about Rykers get a bad name sometimes. BRP has enough problems, right, with some of the warranty situations and issues that they have with their bikes. But the news outlets and different things, they give the trike a bad name, specifically the Ryker, because they mistake everything for a Ryker, as we're going to watch in today's video. As you see it up on the screen, it said trike troubles. And there's a picture of a Ryker. But what they're going to report on is not even a Ryker. It's a Harley Davidson. Shout out to my boy Roselle. Shout out to my co-host, my man Roselle. Listen, sometimes there's a problem with a slingshot and they're calling it a Ryker. There's a problem with a Spider sometimes, which, okay, I can see how they may mix that up because it's two wheels in the front and one wheel in the back with a Spider or a Ryker. But there's no way to get a Harley Davidson confused with a Ryker trike. The Harley Davidson trike has one wheel in the front and two wheels in the back. Before we get started with today's video, hit that subscribe button right now and become a part of this wonderful community. Let's get into the video.
The news right now, an I-Team investigation into a Harley-Davidson motorbike that's growing in popularity. Harley's three-wheel trike bike is supposed to be easier to handle than traditional two-wheeled motorcycles. As News 4's Chris Glorioso learned, several riders around the country say they've been thrown off the trikes in violent, sometimes deadly accidents.
Gilma, we're talking specifically about some 2019 and 2020 Harley-Davidson trikes. They've become popular among older riders who want to stay on the open road but do not want to balance the heavy weight of a two-wheeler. Now, two New Yorkers tell us they have experienced identical brake failures with catastrophic results. Harley-Davidson markets the Trike as a three-wheeled alternative to an American classic. This promotional video touts the Trike's sophisticated anti-lock braking.
What is new is the addition of reflex-linked brakes.
Rochester's Harold Morris bought his Trike in 2018 because his longtime girlfriend Pamela was getting skittish about her balance.
She was getting a little scared of the two-wheeler, and it'd make it a safer ride for her.
It was supposed to be safer, but 2 times in fewer than 2 years, Harold says the brakes on his Harley Trike unexpectedly and without warning malfunctioned. The first time he and his girlfriend survived after being thrown off the Trike in Florida. But the second time...
Hey, listen. It wouldn't have been no second time. I wouldn't have gotten back on it. If that thing loses control on its own and we have an accident, I'm not getting back on that thing. I'm just saying, y'all. But clearly, y'all can see this is not a Ryker. But let's continue on with the story.
All of a sudden, the bike was going off to the left.
Harold's Trike swerved off a Pennsylvania road, and Pamela took a fatal tumble.
She was killed in the accident.
Harold nearly died, too.
At the hospital, they actually gave me last rites 3 times in the first 4 weeks.
In the months after Harold's grueling recovery, he mourned and he learned. Similar trike accidents have unfolded across the country. Court filings and accident reports show Harley trikes have inexplicably veered off roads in Pennsylvania, near Oklahoma City, Central Florida, North Carolina, West Virginia, Oregon, and upstate New York.
I was thrown off.
Laura Scher says her Harley Trike took an unexpected right turn near Rochester last spring. The accident left her with a broken pelvis, broken clavicle, broken ribs, and a broken sternum.
Because, I mean, if I knew that this was going to happen, I wouldn't have been riding my trike.
Harley-Davidson did not respond to questions from the I-Team, and the company has denied wrongdoing in court filings. But Harley has acknowledged problems with trike braking systems. In November of 2019, Harley issued a trike recall, saying there could be unintended activation of a single rear brake, which could lead to an unexpected change in vehicle direction, which may increase the risk of a crash.
Trikes with experienced riders just don't suddenly run off the road into gullies when people are on their way to work or their morning commute.
Attorney Paul Edelstein, who represents Harold and Laura, says their accidents are so similar they show a potential risk to thousands of riders. And he points out both Harold and Laura took their trikes in for that recall, but the repairs did not prevent their crashes.
There's 12,000 bikes that we're aware of that this could happen to. I have 2 people that I know it did happen to.
When you see these accidents now across the country, what goes through your mind?
That they've got a problem and they aren't willing to stand up in a minute to save lives.
We are recording.
Last month, Harold Morris recorded this video as motorcycle experts analyzed fault codes recorded by his Trike's onboard computer. The video shows several codes related to traction control, rear brakes, and anti-lock brakes, though it's not clear if those issues played a role in Harold's fatal accident. Both he and Laura say they will never ride trikes or traditional motorcycles again. Laura has a Harley tattoo on her arm. It's one she says she now regrets.
It bothers me that they won't take ownership of the problem.
We asked the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration if the agency believes these 2019 and 2020 Harley trikes are safe to ride. After all, there are more than 12,000 of them on the road. We also asked if the recall remedy prescribed by Harley was sufficient to fix that rear brake problem. A spokesperson declined to comment, saying transportation regulators do not comment on pending litigation. Gilma.
Thank you, Chris.
So as we can see, this is what they were actually talking about, right? They were talking about this Harley Davidson trike. One similar to this, but has some other features on it. These things look nice, man. I mean, the wheels do look pretty hard, right? Get in the comment section, let me know, would you trade your Ryker in to get one of these Harley Davidson trikes? Do you like the 2 wheels in the front, or do you like the 2 wheels in the back? I know a lot of you guys are going to say, after seeing the story, you're going to go with the Ryker if these Harley Davidsons are having an issue where the bike just does what it wants to do and goes off the road. So I hear you loud and clear. I hear you. But what do you guys think about that, man? Things look pretty hard, though. I ain't going to lie. But I don't understand how you mistake this for this. They look nothing alike, in my opinion. But, hey, the news outlets, every story that they report on, or a great deal of them, they keep using the Ryker image and saying, you know, either calling a slingshot a Ryker. I'm just so confused. I know they're not in the bikes, but you should be able to clearly see before you put something up. You should be able to clearly see that this does not look like this, as they're putting in their reporting. The things, they don't even look anywhere close to each other. Get in the comment section, let me know if you agree. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button. It only takes 1 second. Go in the middle of that screen, right there to the right. If you see subscribe in red, that means you are not subscribed to my channel. Please hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you liked it. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button. Comment. Most importantly, share the video. Until next time, my friends, C8 Pate out.